guys, so this is my first video. I'm out of coffee, which means this is definitely not my first take. Before I forget, please subscribe and comment below because I forgot to say that last time. I don't want you to comment and let me know how good my editing is, like my Instagram and Twitter name popping up like this. But I'd like you to just give me your opinion on what you think of the video and also your opinion on the matter that is football. I'm going to be sharing you many different videos, not just cooped up in a basement of a coffee shop where if this does edit, it's because people are walking past. But I'd also like to share with you insights of the game that I get the privilege to go and see. Maybe it might be player interviews, training grounds, whatever it is, but I'm going to share this with you because I think it's very important to give a little bit back for those that have been booing me for the last 16, 17 years. I have been a professional footballer. I played the majority of my career in League 1 and League 2. I had a few games in the Championship. I've managed to have 4 promotions, so I kind of have had some success, so which means my opinion maybe does have a little bit of value. But I just want to tell you what I think, okay? I love having banter. Please, if you're respectful, let's have banter, build a relationship on social media too. I respect everybody's opinion. Whether I like it or not, or believe in it or not, is totally different, but I won't ever disrespect you. So if you disrespect me, you're gone, I'll block you, and as simple as that. But let's have some fun. Okay, I had to pause it then and go again because somebody came past. Now, the date today is the 17th of June, 2018. It's the World Cup. England are about to play their first opener. When I looked at the fixtures and I looked at the competition, I genuinely thought that England would only hit the quarterfinals. Having watched some of the games unfold now, and my pick, by the way, just so you know, was Argentina, because I thought that enough of a strength in base, but they had Messi as well, that they had a chance of winning. Watching their performance, well, I've screwed that up and thrown that out the window. Looking at it now, I think England have got a chance to win. I genuinely do, and the reason why I say that is because Gareth Southgate has been extremely clever. What he has done, and I have experience with this, when you get to a certain age in football, certain managers will come in and they like to get rid of the older, influential people that might have a negative play on some of the younger players. And I get that, I understand that. Because you can't trust these older players to buy in to what you want to do. So therefore, what you can do is you can get rid of these players. Now, I'm not saying Southgate has done that on purpose. However, you look at people like Wayne Rooney and all the older pros that are now out of the England squad, there's no one there to actually influence them. So, with that being the case, there's this togetherness now where they're quite naive, fearless, and as long as they can keep their goalkeeper and the back 4, if they play a 4, I'm not a fan of 3, if they can keep them fit, then I believe that the rest of the players have got enough in depth and on the bench to be able to not only win their group, but also win the entire competition. Okay, we're talking about teams, but let's talk about individuals as well. Because right now, we're seeing something develop here which we haven't seen in the World Cup for a long time or any competition, and that is battle of the egos. You have the main man, Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo, who right now is winning at this battle. And the reason why he's got off to an absolute flying start. I am personally a Messi fan more than Ronaldo. However, watching this battle unravel, it seems like the person that wants it the most is Ronaldo. The word I like to use for him is relentless. He is willing to do whatever it takes to become the best player in the world. On natural ability, I believe Messi has more, but when it comes to actual hard work, I believe that he's working harder, and this is having an effect on Messi's game. So with that, the press gets involved, social media everywhere. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really interesting to see how this pans out. You've also got Salah, but I believe he's out of the Ballon d'Or reckoning purely because of his injury, which is sad. But he also needs to have more consistency over years to see if he can actually fill that gap. But the one that really caught my eye was yesterday when I watched Brazil play, of watching the selfish Neymar. Now don't get me wrong, Neymar's ability is unbelievable, but it's all about Neymar. Okay, sorry, somebody else came. I will get a better office next time. So Neymar has been extremely selfish in my opinion, and I think that's going to have an effect on Brazil winning the World Cup. For me personally, I wouldn't play him out in the wing, I'd play him in the hole, but that's another debate, okay? So it's going to be interesting. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. A, what country are you from? Who are you supporting? Who do you think is going to win the World Cup? Who do you think is going to get Golden Boot? I'm so fascinated to know. Like I said, Instagram, Twitter, follow me, as you can see down here, and I'd love to know your thoughts. Football is the most beautiful game out there, and it's full of opinions. Whether I'm right or wrong, who knows? If England win the World Cup, I can say, yeah, I know everything. If they don't, I can say, yeah, you know, it was just a punt. So please, comment below, let me know your thoughts. Make sure you subscribe, and I look forward to sharing my next debate with you guys, and I'd love to know what you'd like me to discuss. Take care, and let's see what happens tonight.